Good morning, dear hearts. We are on lesson 350. 15 more to go. We only go to 365. Please subscribe. Today's lesson, miracles mirror God's eternal love. To offer miracles, is to remember God. And through his memory, to save the world. Miracles will save the world because they shift everything, they correct everything that has been upside down. Miracles, all miracles are of God, and they signify life everlasting, life eternal, love eternal. They are thoughts from a whole mind that reflect truth and only truth. And every forgiveness, every time we forgive, it will uncover another miracle, which is simply waiting for us to see it and to understand it. And it is a reflection of God. And I will believe what I am based on where I place my thoughts. This is something that we have been told numerous times. And the thoughts that veil miracles, or the ones that show the miracles to me, will determine how I think of me and help me, the ones that will help me to remember God and to understand who I am, what I am, which is sort of a sneak peek, a teaser for tomorrow's new special relevant thought, which is, what am I? What am I? Again, it's, we've spoken of that many, many times throughout this year. The existential question, what am I? Well, we will delve into that beginning tomorrow. Today's lesson, again, miracles reflect God's eternal love, and to offer miracles, is to remember God. And through his memory, we save the world. What we forgive becomes a part of us as we perceive ourselves. How do we perceive ourselves? Way back in the text, the first chapter, we were told, you are the work of God, and his work is wholly lovable and wholly loving. And this is how a person must think of themselves in their heart, because this is what he is. This is what you are. Wholly loving and wholly lovable. This is what we are, but we will not understand that without forgiveness. What we forgive becomes a part of us as we perceive ourselves. The Son of God incorporates all things within himself as you, Father, created him. Every little part and piece, every characteristic that comes from our Father is incorporated within us. But we have to uncover and remember that is who we are. Your memory depends on his forgiveness. We must forgive in order to remember God. The way to God is through forgiveness here. There is no other way. What he is, what the child of God is unaffected by his thoughts, but what he looks upon is their direct result. What we are is unchangeable. We've been speaking of this very frequently lately. We are everlasting. We're not changeable. We are timeless. We're unassailable. We're immutable. That will not change. We cannot change that. We are unaffected by our thoughts around what we are and how we value ourselves. But what we look upon is a direct result of what is in our mind. What thoughts are here are exactly what I will see outside. An old song, a wonderful song comes to mind, which is The Man in the Mirror. Michael Jackson had some beautiful lyrics, and that is The Man in the Mirror. What am I seeing? The change is going to begin with me. Therefore, my Father, I would turn to you, and only your memory will set me free, and only my forgiveness teaches me to let your memory return to me and give it to the world in thankfulness. in gratitude to give everything that I have remembered about my Father, and give all of that information, all of those miracles that I now have within my memory, give them away. Just for the moment, I want to go to our final paragraph again in What is a Miracle, because it is so beautiful. And I think it flows nicely into the final part of today's lesson, that miracles fall like drops of healing rain from heaven. That's what a miracle is. It's like a healing that comes from heaven on a dry and dusty world where starved and thirsty creatures come to die. If I believe I am a body, that's what I have done. I have come to die. But now we have water. We have living water. We have the Christ. And now the world, the entire world is green. That means the whole world has been reborn. It is the rebirthing of this world from the miracles from heaven. And everywhere, the signs of life spring up. The signs of rebirth come. All is reborn to show that what is born can never die, for what has life, which has been given to us by our Father from our source, and it will never leave that source, has immortality. So again, I am unaffected by my thoughts because I have immortality. It has been given to me because life has been given to me by my celestial parent, who's yours as well. And the second part of the lesson is, and as we gather miracles from him, from Father, we will indeed be grateful. For as we remember him, his son, his child will be restored to us in the reality of love. We're having a reunion. Father and child, father and son reunion. It is a glorious time. It is a beautiful moment for us to reunite with our Father, with our source, with our parent, with the one whom created us, and to know and to remember the world is saved because of him and our joining with him. The world is reborn. And that's it for this section. And I hope that helped. I hope it made sense. I always say that. So please like and share and subscribe and smile and breathe and release what isn't feeling as it should right now. Remember, your mind is not wholly untrained. And pray, and please be here tomorrow as we begin our final relevant special thought. What am I? Namaste.